Trader X here with Day Trading the Chart. It is Thursday, July 18th, 2019. The market is about to open up here, and I have got AMD on a gap down scan. It's the third one in spot right there. It's down the most 57 ticks, 57 cents, and I'm looking to go ahead and play this one. Don't really have anything else to go short on. I'm looking at CODX. It's way up 118%. I can't short it, so I can only go long on it. And it's most likely it's going to just come down. So there's probably not going to be a play on that one. And I don't see anything else right now. There's just not a whole lot out there. It's summertime, and just not much going on today, or at least right now at this very moment that I can see anyway. But I am still looking. Something still may pop up. I can still play the indexes, the YM, the ES, and they're gapping down right now. Okay, market has just opened up. I will be right back. I'm preparing an order to go in at 5,000 shares. Okay, still looking for an entry here on AMD. Okay, getting some shares short here. Okay, I've got 5,000 shares short on AMD. And I don't see really anything else out there right now. The indexes look to be moving a little bit. Keep an eye on those. But I don't see anything else right now. Okay, AMD going for the bottom here. Let's see if it is going to break it. Make sure the order is ready to go. At market, 5,000 shares. Okay, broken through the bottom. Let me take a look at something here. Market master signals to go down. Yeah, it's just all market master signals to go down here, which obviously it's moving down. But as a general rule, AMD is not good for that many ticks. This is one of the reasons why you want to measure everything that you're trading. It's not good for that many ticks. Instead of it being good for 100, it's usually good for about 50. 60, 70. It's not good for 100 usually. So I'm not going to go for very many ticks here. I'm basically just going to use the next market master that says to go long, and I'm going to get out. I'm currently up 1485 on it. I would be looking to exit around 2,000 or so. Well, UGAZ just made a radical move. Shot way up and then shot way down. Looking to get out of AMD. Just hoping it will go down one more time here. I do have right now nothing but market master short signals, but I could get a market master long signal, which is what I'm looking for now, to see if I get one, and then I'll get out. Otherwise, if I get another short signal, for instance, it'll just keep going lower. Okay, it's going for the bottom again. See if it can make it. Do I have a signal yet? Not yet. Looking for a market master signal. Market master will always okay, it's a short. Market master short signal. Okay, let's see how far it wants to come down. I'm getting ready to get out. 1900. Okay, getting out, right? A little bit more down, come on. Just a little bit. I'm going to get out. Okay, getting out here. Alright, I took 18.95 from it. Okay, looking for a signal here on AMD. I'm actually looking for a big trade signal. I'm going to go in with 10,000 shares. Ooh, the YM is really moving down good. You know, I could switch over to trading that. It's moving very good right now. Let's see here. OTLK, I thought it was going to give me a long signal, but it didn't. It went short, and I can't short it. But AMD here could be good. I don't expect it to go down very much. That's why I'm going to go in with 10,000 shares. Very slow today. Still waiting for AMD to give me a signal. Okay, going short here on AMD. Okay, I've got 9,700 shares short here on AMD. I'll be right back. Okay, this is a big trade on AMD with a easy entry. So this one should be good for a bit. I'm not exactly sure how much, but figure about maybe about 50 ticks or so. I might even exit something like about maybe 40 ticks or something like that. Whenever I play AMD, I don't usually go for too many ticks. I back off a bit on it. My target on AMD is about 34 or so. 32, 34. So I'm in at 74 short. If I get out at 34, it's 40 ticks. 40 cents. We call them ticks though, because it moves by every penny, so it's a tick. 40 ticks down, and possibly go for 50. So again, on the AMD, I don't go for as much as I usually do. AMD coming down pretty good here, getting closer to the target. Target is 32.34. Currently, I am up 3,500 on AMD, 3,600, 37. It's just moving down very, very easily. Again, this is a big trade using easy entry. The two of them combined together. 3,800, 39. Getting close here. A little over 20 ticks away. Okay, I will come back. Okay, 20 ticks away from target here. I'm just getting one market master signal to go short after another. You can use market master the whole entire time if you want to. Up 4,200, 4,400, 45. Getting closer to the target here. Getting within striking distance now. I am ready to get out 9,700 shares at market. Gonna hit the buy button, 10 ticks away. Watching for market master entries. All short right now. Order ready to go. Nine ticks away. Don't want to let it go here. May have to get out. Alright, I'm going to take it. Alright, I got 4,300 on the AMD so far today. See, you don't have to trade a bunch of stocks either. You know, most of the time you've seen me since I've started trading, 3 different stocks. But you don't have to. You can just trade one. And do really well. You just put, more money into each one. Bouncing back up pretty good. Okay, it is 11:20, almost 11:17 right now. The lunchtime's coming up here soon, so I'm going to take a break and come back in a little bit looking for something to get into. Okay, I've got 28 contracts long here on the ES. I have a good signal here to go long. Market master entry here to go long. Okay, the ES is moving up pretty good here. Have another market master to go long. Another market master signal to go long. This could be a big trade here. I don't have a big trade signal. I am looking for one. If this market master entry turns into a big trade signal, it's going to go way up. Be a big trade. I'm up 2,000 on it already. Could be an easy 5,000, possibly more. I'll come back. AMD would be good for another short entry right here. I could show it to you. If I wanted to, I could go short on AMD right here. But just going to focus here on the ES right now. Okay, the ES is continuing to move up here. I'm now up 3,500. I'm looking for a signal. Okay, yeah, I do have a signal. I have a big trade signal with easy entry. Okay, this thing's going to go up. It's going to go up big here. Alright, let me see if I can calculate how much it's going to go up. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm not really sure, but maybe up to about here, 29.87. I think it should go up to about there, which would put me at a very, very nice profit. I'm at 3,700 right now. So looking at getting to at least 5,000 here, possibly more. See, all you have to do is catch these things going the right way and do it with a high level of success, and you make money. I mean, as you can see, it moves down, it moves up. You just have to catch it right and know that it's going to go in a certain direction and be able to profit from it. And when you're wrong, cut your loss short. Don't just keep holding on to it, losing more and more. That's the quickest way to failure there is. Hold on to a losing trade. You'll fail real quick. You have to learn how to get out. My system does that. Tells you exactly where to get out. So that you lose on the trade. You have a limit to how much you're going to lose. And then every trade is a potential, good winner. But let's say that you're real scared, and it doesn't matter what system you use. And every time you have just a little bit of profit, you get out because you're scared. Well, not going to work then. You have to be able to use the system. If you can use the system, then it can work. Like you're seeing me use the system. Because I'm doing, what you should be doing is the same thing I'm doing. I'm using a very specific system. I mean, so specific it is, if you showed it to 10 different people, all 10 people would do the exact same thing. Exactly. Because there's nothing arbitrary about it in any way. Any way, shape, or form. And I'm talking about right when I enter would be right whenever the people would enter too. So, it's exactly the same. Now, in practicality, it's not going to turn out to be exactly the same. You're going to get a different fill than I'm going to get, etc. But for the most part, it's the exact same. Okay, up 3,000 here still looking for a lot more. Okay, looking for a market master signal here. Okay, it's a long signal. Market master long. Up 3,800 here. Looking for it to go. Okay, I'll come back. Looking at possibly getting into AMD here again. Looking for a signal, don't have one. And I'm looking for anything to get into. I don't really see anything at the moment, but still looking. I'll come back. But it's funny, you know what's at the top of the list now? GE, 27 million volume, but it's only up 3 cents. These kinds of stocks are really not good for trading. But anyway, I'll come back. You know, there really isn't very many stocks moving right now at all. I mean, everything is just moving a little bit, you know, nothing's really moving. And yeah, I don't see anything at all, at least not on my scanners or my charts. So, but what is moving is, you know, the indexes, the ES, the YM. No, we've already got the ES. I was thinking about getting in the YM here. What I'm going to do is, let me see, I think I'm going to get an easy entry into this. And let's go ahead and take it. I'll be right back. Okay, looking for an entry here. I think I'm going to get one. Ready to go long. Finger on the trigger here. I think it's going to trigger long. Looks like it's going to be a good run here. This is going to be a signal to go long, multiple signals. Hasn't signaled yet though. I have no signal yet. Won't go until I get a signal. See, that's a beautiful thing about a system. You know, you just follow the system. You ever done like what you thought would be the right thing to do and then it wasn't? Yeah, that's why you want to use a system. I developed this system, and all I can tell you is that it works, and I am showing you that it works. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, I've got 10 contracts long on the YM here. I've gotten out of the ES trade. Uh, 6,700 on the ES. 43.40 on AMD. And currently ahead 80 on the YM. Taking one more look here. Oh yes, it's going to go. One more look. Yes, it's going to go. Okay, I've got 15 contracts on the YM long here. Okay, order ready to get back out. Okay, 67.26 on the ES, 43.40 on AMD. Looking for the YM here. Okay, I want to cut this loss short just in case I need to figure out where I'm going to get out. I'll be right back. Okay, what I can do from here is I can use Market Master. If I get a Market Master short, I can just get out. Play it nice and tight here. I don't have to risk anything on the chart. Because I'm not certain. If you take a look at the chart here, you see we are double topping up here. I'm not 100% certain it's going to keep on going. I need to see. Okay, now that I take another look at it, yeah, we are in danger here. I need to see market master longs. If I get a long signal, we're good to go. But if a short signal comes, I'm getting out. 15 at market. Ready to go. Looking for a signal. Okay, it is moving up. Zoom out a little bit and get a better perspective on it. Okay, it is moving up. Still looking for a signal. Okay, market master long entry. Market master just indicated that it's going to go higher. Let me see here for a second. Looks like it very well could run here. Yep. See how on the chart it's bottoming out down here? We could get a run. We could get a really nice run here. Alright, we can read it from the market master. See, I may not always use market master for entries because I can use other things that can work better in combination, like big trade and easy entry, but I use market masters when to get out or when to get in a certain opportunity on the chart. Means there'll be certain times it'll come, it bouncing off the bottom, and then you get a market master long entry. Boom, jump all over it. That type of thing. Or it goes way up and you get a market master short entry. Jump all over it. But when you know all of them, then you can do anything basically. Okay, I'm about to get a market master short entry, special one. Preparing to reverse position. So what I'm going to do, since I'm long, I'm going to sell, get out, and sell again. There's other ways you can do it. You can reverse too if you want. Okay, it's a short. Getting out. Taking it short, 15 contracts. This is a market master short entry. This is like a special one. This is one that I teach within my course right here, that you can sit here and just wait for these to happen. Now, they don't happen, all the time, super lot, but they happen often enough in a day, and you can just wait for them, and they have, close to 100% success rate on them. They're like a special market master, and they're particularly profitable. So I would expect this thing to go down here pretty good. And if we take a look at it on the chart, let's see what it just did. Okay, so this was its previous high, and it came up and it broke that high and went higher. Now I just got a market master special to go short. So now it could come all the way back down again, or just come down a little bit and then maybe go back higher again perhaps, but come down. How far down the market master doesn't tell you necessarily, except on an average per trade it does. But some trades are worth more than others, because one market master will be to go short, and then another market master will be to go short, and then another market master will be to go short. By the time you do that, you're all the way down here. Okay, I'm looking for another market master signal here. Let's see what we're going to get. It should be a short signal. but I will come right back. Okay, this thing is playing a game with me here. Now it looks like it's going to go long off Market Master, forcing me to get out again. Okay, if it does this, I'm not going to play this game with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for an easy entry. I'm going to take an easy entry instead, if it does this to me. Because easy entry, you don't have to worry you'll get it right the first try. Whereas Market Master, you can get it wrong sometimes. Well, yeah. I shouldn't say sometimes. You do get it wrong with a certain percentage of the time, but you get it right often enough that you don't have to worry about it. Still looking for the signal here. If I get a long, I'm going to get out. I'll use easy entry instead. If it goes short, then it's just going to go down. Not gotten the signal yet. You say, how do you get the signal? Easy. Chart. So how is that possible? Buy my courses. You'll find out. Very simple. Very easy. Okay, in the interest of time, I'll come back. And it's kind of a slow day today too, but I'm doing quite well. Up really good on the ES, up really good on AMD. The only one I'm not up good on here is the YM. I'm down 900 now. Alright, what is this thing doing? Are you actually going to give a long signal? Alright. It is. It's going to give a long signal. No signal yet. Okay, it's a long signal. Okay, I am out 1368 down on this thing. Okay, I'm going to use easy entry on it. Which I think is going to be a long too. Okay, I will come right back preparing an order. Okay, I've got 20 contracts long here on the YM. It's going to take off. We have an easy entry to go long. It looks like it's going to run. That's why I went in with 20 contracts. Now you just want to hold it. Hold it for good profit. Should be able to, I was down like what, 1,000 or so. Should be able to pull about 3,000 or 4,000 out of it. Anyway, I will come back. Okay, YM shooting up here. 2,000 into it now. It looks like it's just going to run to me. See, if you look at the chart in a bigger perspective like we did earlier, it had moved up, come back down and bottomed down here. You can see it maybe moving up a bit. Alright, taking a look at my system. See nothing but long entries right now. Nothing short yet. I will look for a Market Master short signal, and if one comes, I'll get out. But if Market Master just keeps giving long signals, I'm just gonna stay in it. See, my system is really easy, real simple, and super effective, as you can see. You know, I'm able to just precision take one trade after another and get it right. It's not by accident. Trust me. It is with absolute precision that I'm doing this. absolute 100% precision. And so can you. You can learn how to do it. It's really not that hard. Depending upon your level of skill as a trader, it might be a little harder for some than others. But really, it's not very hard. And considering the amount of money that you can make from it, I would think it would be something that, everybody should have a fair shake at learning and doing and practicing and being able to do it. Okay, I'm looking here. We're going to get a possible short entry, but I'm not going to get out until I get the signal. If my system says go short, I will get out. Until then, I'm going to write it down, losing profit, because what may happen, for instance, is my system may all of a sudden say go long again, and then it'll just keep going. Okay, looking for a signal here. Still looking for a signal. Looking for a market master entry signal. With market master, you can follow it all along as it goes. Okay. Gonna get a signal. Need to be prepared to get out just in case it goes short. I think it is going to go short here. I am going to short it too. I'm going to get out and short it. But waiting on the signal. Come on, give it to me. Okay. I'm out of the trade. Okay, hang on. I'm going to re-enter. Okay, I'm back in long again, 20 contracts. This is another Market Master special. And I teach within my courses that you can wait for these to come. Just sit there like a fox, patiently waiting. And when it comes, you take it. You're going to win almost every trade. It's really, really, really a great strategy. What is it doing right now? Okay, I need to be prepared to get out just in case I'm wrong here. Always remember, when you get in, if you have to be a professional at being able to get back out. That's the most important part. If it starts going the wrong way, if it starts doing what you didn't have planned to do, it goes against the system, you get out. Every time, without hesitation. You take the loss. If you cannot do that, your fate as a trader has already been decided. You must be able to take the losses when you have them. Play the system 100% as I show you. And you will be able to do what you see me doing now. Because you're going to play the exact same way I'm playing. I teach you exactly how to play like I'm playing. And you say, well, I don't know if I could follow you. Yes, you can. Can you follow a chart? Can you follow candlesticks? Then you can follow me. And believe me, you can follow me. It's easy. What's not so easy is learning the software, learning how to get in, get out, learning how to deal with your emotions into the trade, learning how not to take the profit right away when you got it, or let the loss go for a huge loss when you got it. This is what a lot of people do. You know, they get a little bit ahead, they take the profit. They get scared, take the profit. And then when they're losing, they just lose really super big. Didn't get out when they were supposed to and just lose a whole bunch. Well, that's a recipe for absolute disaster. Your account's going to be gone in no time. And this is what most people do, to be quite honest with you. And this is what you must learn how to overcome and get, and to learn the knowledge, get the wisdom, and then take the action to overcome that. It's not just about a system. It's also about your own mind, not doing the wrong things. And it's easy to do the wrong things. That's why a lot of people lose at this, because it's easy to do the wrong things. You know, you need to learn how to do the right things. If you want to learn how to do the right things, you want to learn from somebody who's able to do it right in front of your eyes over and over again, like me. Okay, up 2,000. Okay, it's coming back down now, up 1,700, 1,800. I'm looking for more. This thing looks like it's just going to run. Taking a look at it here. Yeah, we have Market Master Special to go long. We have many Market Masters to go long. Looking at it on easy entry, we have an easy entry to go long. Yeah, I mean, well, everything is just long, you know. And if you learn how to place, I'm going to get another entry again, Market Master, but I don't have one yet. But again, it's more than just a system. You need to learn how not to sabotage your own self. It's easy to make mistakes. You have to practice. You have to be disciplined. You have to learn from your mistakes. See what you did wrong, and then think about it and not do it again. You know, I first started trading long time ago. I used to put stickers up on my monitors to don't forget to do this, or you know, I forget what I used to say actually. It's so many years ago, but I used to remind myself of mistakes that I would make, you know, so that I can condition myself to not make these mistakes anymore. And you know, it's been a long time since I've had to do that, but it's like a never-ending process where that always is like that. You always have a tendency to make mistakes, especially when trading. I mean, it's so easy to hit the buy button, so easy to hit the sell button, so easy to think it's going to go up, or so easy to talk yourself into it's going to go down, or so easy to get out early because you had some profit, but then it just keeps on going really big. And then what happens? Then you feel terrible. You think you're stupid. You know, you think you're dumb because you missed out. And then next time you go to hold it, and then you hold it going back down the other way, and then you take a huge loss. And you're trying to repeat, not to make the mistake of the previous one, but on this time it was completely different. You didn't want to play it that way at all. And so you make another mistake. and now you lose big. And it's just one scenario of many that could happen, that you could lose big. So you have to overcome in your own mind how to lay out a set of ground rules for yourself that make it so that you cannot make these mistakes by default. So for instance, you're not going to go in and every time that you get into a trade, you're going to have a plan. And when you have this plan, you're going to follow this plan. You are absolutely you're not going to talk yourself out of it. You're not going to say, oh, it dropped more than I thought it would. Now I'll just hold it so that it'll come back up again. No. You sell immediately. Period. Take the loss. You must learn how to do that. If you cannot do that, you cannot be a trader. Period. Now, after you've got that accomplished, now you need to learn a system. Some type of a system like mine, which is going to be able to give you a good success rate into your trades. And when you've got that, now you can start to put it together and make it work. Where you're not going to sabotage yourself, and at the same time you're going to give yourself opportunities. Okay, let me see here. Do I have an entry? Okay, I'm looking for a signal here. I think it's going to go short. Okay, making sure the order is ready. Okay, it is short. Okay, I'm out of the position. I'm waiting to see if it's going to be another special again, trying to trick me. So I'm going to wait and see. And I will make sure that it's not going to trick me again. And then, if it is truly a short signal, I will take it 20 contracts short. But it is being very tricky. I'm ahead 368 on it, but I'm not making any real money here. But I will. I will. If I wanted to, I could use another easy entry on it and just take one trade. Why don't I go ahead and do that to demonstrate that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait, and I'm going to wait for an easy entry signal. And then I'm going to take one trade, and you watch and see how it's right. Okay? Just so I can show you each one of my techniques to show you how accurate they are. Okay, I will come back. Okay, we do have another Market Master special. This thing is really tricking out. It's to go long again. Let me verify that one more time. Yes, it's to go long. Get in. Okay, 20 contracts long. Boy, what a real trickster this thing is being today. It's going to take off. You buy my Market Master course, I will show you these trades that are happening right here. These are like special Market Master trades. And like I said, you can lay in wait for them like a fox, just waiting for them to happen. And when they happen, you take them. You'll score really big with these trades. Almost like indicators almost. Alright, what is it doing to me now again? This thing is really acting crazy. Okay, I'm going to come right back. Okay, if this thing makes me get out of it again, I'm just going to use an easy entry on it again. Yeah, I mean, this is really what I should be doing, but I saw the Market Master special. It should be going up here. Come on. Just looking to get this final trade in for today. I'm usually good for 3 trades. And this is my third trade, so sometimes I get more though. I mean, after the summer's over, I should be able to get more. Usually I get, I can get 4. It just depends. A lot of times the stock that I'm in is so active that I'll just keep trading it. But lately that's not been so. I like to get the first part of it and then get out and let it go, unless it's particularly good. Alright, looking for a market master signal. I do have a market master special to go long. Looking for another signal. Okay, looking for a signal. Okay, let me check it here. Yeah, it's a market master long signal. And look at it shooting up. Okay, it's just going to run here a bit. Let's see here. I would estimate that this thing is going to possibly run up to 27,250 now. Possibly even higher. But let's just say 27,250. So I'm up 1500 right now on it. I'm looking for about 5,000 on it. So that's 67.26 on the ES today, 43.40 on AMD, and looking for about 5,000 on this one here. See, it's when you know how it works, you know my system, and you've able to control your own self where you don't make dumb mistakes, then you can be very successful. But you should take this with the greatest seriousness. This isn't a game. It's not something to do anything other than to do your absolute best at. If there's one thing that you ever wanted to take serious at in life, this would be it. Don't come to this anything less than the most serious mind, that you're going to try your absolute hardest to do this. Because you must be disciplined. You must get out when you are taking a bad loss. I mean, on every single one of my trades, I have a place that I'm going to get out. And if it reaches that, I'm going to get out. And I do get out. Every time. Without exception. You know why? Because it only takes one time for you not to do that. And for you to lose a tremendous amount of money. You must be a professional at selling or at exiting the position, because a lot of times I'm short, so I buy to get out. But the point is, you need to exit the position, not just to get out and make the loss small, or to keep the loss under control that you already knew about in advance, but also to get out when you've got the profit and not to let it go. So you see, you need to be a professional at getting out. Anybody can get in, anybody can buy, anybody can short and sell and short, anybody can do that. The hard part is getting out. When to get out. So that's what you need to practice. My system will help you with that a tremendous amount, because it's certainly going to tell you when to get in, and it's going to give you an idea in terms of ticks on where that you can get out of the trade. I know that sounds impossible, but trust me, it's real. It's true. It works, and I use it, which you're seeing me do all the time. Okay, I got to look at this thing. It looks like it's going to roll over again. Okay, I need to use a easy entry on it. I'm gonna have to get out of this thing again. It's gonna go short. Okay. This is why you want to use easy entry. This is why I call it easy entry. You don't have to fight these going backwards tight little range market master entries here. You can use an easy entry to know which direction it's going to go. Okay, I gotta get out. This crazy thing. Do I have a short? Yes, I do. Alright, I'm out. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate easy entry. When I get an easy entry signal, I'm going to take it. This is why I recommend overall the easy entry is the best. In combination with the big trade. But easy entry though is an incredible entry and indicator. I'll demonstrate it next. We'll take it. See how much I'm struggling? I'm not getting anywhere at the market master, am I? It's because it's chopping up and down right here. And I can't get anywhere. I can't get the direction. But with the easy entry, I will. And then I'll be able to profit from it. So I will come back once I've taken an entry. Okay, I've got 20 contracts long here. This is an easy entry to go long. Got 20 contracts. I'll be right back. Okay, 20 contracts to go long here. Just keeping an eye on everything else. I don't see anything worth getting into. At least the markets are moving. ES moving too. Good day on the ES for me, 67.26, and I'm looking to have a good day on the YM as well. You know, this is an easy entry. When you're using easy entry, you don't use Market Master. Unless you wanted to try to use a Market Master to get a better entry than the easy entry, you could. You could do that. But if you're going to use the easy entry as the entry, then you don't use Market Master. You use the easy entry at all times. That's signal. So you have to be prepared to, and there's a certain point, of course, that you're going to get out of the trade. But you have to ride these trades down. And you always follow the signal no matter what. So, for instance, let's say I was long and then I got a short signal off of easy entry. I would turn around and go short. You always follow it. And but it will guide you along. It'll get you in here to go long. It'll get you up here to go short. It'll keep you short. It'll get you in here to go back long again. You might chop up and down a little bit here, a little bit. It'll get you back in to go long. It'll keep you long. It'll keep you long. I got a long entry way up here. And it's going to continue to go long until it says it's going to go short. Anyway, easy entry is really good if the market is moving. If you trade it during the time specifically that it's moving the best, and it is moving and it's active, easy entry is probably the best one of them all, because you don't lose on the first try or second try. You get it right on the first try every time, and then you make a profit from it. The downside is, though, when you are wrong, you're going to lose a relatively large stop. So you wouldn't want to play too big with the strategy. You got to build it up over time. But it's right most of the time, so you're going to, you know, you're going to make a lot of money from it. Okay, I'm up 2360 on the YM here, looking for more. By the way, I do have Market Master long signal. Take a look at something. It is really up high. It's getting to the point where it's going to start to roll over here soon. I'm going to look to get out here. Preparing the order to get out. Alright, looking for a Market Master signal. Again, you can use Market Master as your guide. So for instance, I want to know if I should get out or not. Market Master will tell me. Market Master was going to say, okay, go long. It means it's going to go up even higher. Or Market Master is going to say, go short. That means it's going to come down. You need to get out if you're long. It's really, really super good. Okay, the last one I've got is a long. I don't have one yet since then. What am I up? 2300. What time is it? Okay, got a little less than an hour to go here. I'm still looking for a signal. All I have right now so far is a Market Master long. Of course, I've got the easy entry long that I took. Might roll over right here though. Taking a little bit of a risk here, not getting out. It's okay, because if it goes short, I'll get the signal to go short, then I'll go short, and I'll make money going down. See, it doesn't matter. When you know which direction it's going to go from my system, it doesn't matter. I mean, when you first start trading my system, yeah, it's going to matter for you, because you're going to want to make money, and you're going to want to see it work, and you know what I mean? But I've been doing it for a long time, so for me it doesn't matter. I can make money going either way. The only thing that matters is that I am playing the system, okay? It's a possibility it's going to roll over right here. I do have my out ready to go. If it doesn't roll over, what's going to do is going to go right back up again and go break that high up there again and go even higher. So you see, if it's going to do that, I don't want to get out, now do I? I want to hang on to it. At the same time, my system will tell me if it will go back the other way. I don't have a signal yet to tell me that. All I have right now, so far, still, is a long entry off of Market Master. And of course, the long entry off of Big Trade that I took. Easy entry that I took. So, nothing has changed since that time. Just because it's come back down a bit doesn't mean it's changed at all. That doesn't mean it won't change. It might go short here, but until it goes short, it's still a long. Understand the logic? It's very simple. There's no arbitrary thing about it. Now all you need to do is learn the signal. How to read the signal. Okay, hang on. Okay, I think it is going to go back the other way on me. Okay, that's alright. We'll just make money going down. But I'm not going to get out until I get the signal. Which means I'm going to be losing a little bit of money. I'm going to get out and go short. Okay, I still don't have the signal yet. I will come back when I do get a signal. Okay, it's starting to move back up now. See if I can get a market master signal on it here. I still don't have one. The only one I have is the long signal. Technically speaking, it's still a long signal off market master right now. Looking for another signal. If I get a second market master to go long, it's going to be good. It means it's going to go up. Anyway, I'll come back. And yes, isn't it amazing that you can tell all this stuff that I'm telling you all by the chart? Nothing else. See? If you think about it, everything is in the chart. Everything, all the trading is represented by the chart. Okay, this thing is doing some really strange things to me here. Do I have a signal? No, I do not. Okay, just waiting here to get a signal. I'm obviously hoping it's a long signal since I'm already long. I'm up 400, 380, 260. It's jumping all over the place here. Okay, now do I have a signal? No, I still don't. Okay, wait a second. I am about to get a signal. Alright, it's gonna roll over here, I think. Still waiting to get the signal though. See, I'm not gonna take it until I get the signal. How many times have you thought it was going to do something, you get in, you were wrong, it did something else? That's why you need a system. A system that really, truly works. Okay, I don't have a signal. I'll come back when I get one. Okay, I've got a short entry here on the YM. It's going to roll over here now. Very tricky today, though. Very, very tricky. That's why I'm down on it right now. See, how much am I down on this thing? I'm down 600 on it. Yeah. Very tricky today. That's okay though. Like I said, I can make money going on it either way. Because my system tells me it's going to go down now. I'll be right back. Okay, right now this thing is going crazy. It just gave me another market master signal to go long on a special. So it's really messing with me right now. The absolute best thing I can do with this thing right now is to just use easy entry on it. I've really got myself in a mess on this one. Let me take a look here. I'm looking to just get out and use easy entry. So I could get it to come down. Let me take a look. What have I got? You've got a market master to go short. I had the easy entry to go long, but it looks like it's rolling over here. I'm probably going to get an easy entry to go short. But I don't know that for sure yet. Okay, looking for a signal from Market Master again. Okay, looking for a signal. I need to get a short signal, obviously, since I'm short. Okay, I got it. It's a short signal on Market Master. Okay, that's 2 Market Master short signals. I'm good to go here. Should come down. It's rolling over here. It's going to come down. Now it's just a question of how much it's going to come down. I would say it's going to come down to somewhere around 27,175 or so. Possibly lower. Possibly 27,150. Now what we want to see is a easy entry confirmation on this direction. And then we'll know that we're going to continue to go down here. See, making money from this really is the bottom line, is if you can get in going in the right direction, you're going to make money. If you get in and you go in the wrong direction, you're going to lose money. If you get faked out over and over again by which direction it's going to go, you're going to get slaughtered. So, you need to have a system, obviously. I have a system. I believe my system is the best system in the world. And that's why I am showing these videos, so that you can see for yourself my trading and see how accurate I am. Not that I don't make mistakes, not that the system is not 100% perfect. But over time, you're going to see me do really super well. Just like I did on the ES, like I did on AMD today. And basically, like I do every day. Okay, we have an easy entry confirmation short signal, so it's going to go down here. So I would say down to about 27,175 or so. It should make it down to. And that it will equal a nice profit on what I've got here. This is going to be my last trade. The market is it's 320, 321 right now. And you don't see that on these charts. This chart's showing it's 2 or 2 something. It's not. It's actually 3. The futures does that. It shows an hour early for some reason, and the stocks show the right time. Don't ask me why that is. I don't know. But yeah, it's like an hour early on these charts. This says 2 o'clock, but New York time is 3 o'clock. I'm not sure. Maybe this is Chicago time. I think maybe this is Chicago time. Alright, let's see here. So we just got another market master short signal. We also have easy entry short signal. Currently up 700 on the YM here. $900,000. I'm looking for about 4 or 5,000 or so. Should be able to get here. This is going to be my last trade of the day. So you see, it doesn't matter whether it's going up or whether it's going to go down. My system will catch it either way. That's why I wasn't worried about up here when I had a profit. I was like, there's no big deal. I mean, if I get out and it keeps going higher, then I kick myself. I didn't hang on to it. If it goes back down and I get a short signal, well, then I just write it down. But the system, what's great about the system? If you follow it, you don't have to kick yourself for your stupid mistakes that you make. Your dumb mistakes, because we all make them. And but with the system, you have the system to follow. And the system works. Therefore, it's difficult to go wrong unless you make further dumb mistakes. Like you didn't follow the system, that type of thing. Okay, I'm up 1,300 right now. You also need to learn how to relax Relax while you trade. You know, what doesn't do any good to stress out. You need to learn how to relax. Take small positions and practice getting in. Practice being in a trade. Practice relaxing. And then then you go bigger and bigger. Okay, up, almost 2,000. 2,000 here. Like a lot of people would, get out. No, get out, get out. I'm afraid they're going to lose. I don't want to lose a profit. Relax. Learn how to let the winners ride, the winners go, the winners run. If you can't hit big winners, you can't get really ahead. Okay, I'm up 2,300, 24, 25. My target is 27,175. Okay, taking a look here. Do I have any more signals? Not yet. I can, of course, use Market Master to get me back out again, which I should have a trade ready to go here, which I do now. 20 contracts at market. I'm up 2,400 on the YM. Okay, looking for a signal. Okay, I have a short signal. Market Master short. Okay, it's coming down to my target here. Get ready to get out. Finger on the trigger. 4,100. Finger on the trigger here. 3,800. Patience. Relax. Just try to not worry about it, but at the same time pay attention to it. Do the best you can, but be patient. Follow the system. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, I got a good, strong, short signal. Alright, getting ready to get out here as it's coming down. I'm up 4,700. Don't pop back up on me yet. Okay, I gotta take it. Alright, 3,800 on the YM today. So, it's a good day today. Even though it was not that active with the stocks and stuff, but still I was able to hit AMD for 43.40 and the ES for 67.26 and the YM for 38.37, and had a good day today. So as you can see, my system works extremely well. All you need to do is learn it, practice it a little bit, and start using it. And you can do what I'm doing. Okay, so the market is closed now, and I just took just traded three different instruments: the ES, AMD, and the YM. On the YM, I made 38.37. On AMD, I made 43.40. And on the ES, I made 67.26. So, in total, 14,903. And I did struggle a bit with the YM, as I recall. What happened was I was getting caught, I think it was here, getting caught into some market master. One market master would say go long, it wouldn't really go anywhere. One market master would say go short, it wouldn't really go anywhere. And then it kept doing that to me. It kept getting me caught, going in a direction that it wasn't confirmed. It didn't keep going in that direction until it finally took off. Now, how did I get it though? I used easy entry. Yeah, see, easy entry is, really, really powerful all by itself. But if you combine it with big trade also, well, it's powerful again. But on these instruments like this one, the ES, easy entry is maybe the best of all, I suppose. Because it really, 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 as long as the market's moving, see the market moving well? As long as it's doing that, it's great. It's the best. But if it gets choppy, gets really tight, it's not at all. Then it's definitely not very good. You can definitely run into trouble. Like here is good. It's been pretty good every day. There are some days, okay, this one right here. Look at this day. See this day right here? No, not good. It's just not going to be any good for easy entry on this day. In fact, you're probably going to lose money using easy entry on this day. Now I show you though how to measure and how to see and how to know and say, oh, okay, I can see it's not good on a piece of paper. You can see it from what you write down on the chart, and you could see the numbers behind it, and you could say, okay, it's not good, and you could realize not to continue to keep trading and losing all of your money. But if you trade on this day, it will get you in, it will keep you in, you'll do really well. On this day, same thing. On this day, same thing. It will get you in, it'll get you in, it'll keep you in. It got me in. Where did it get me in? I don't remember now. Over here or something like that. I don't remember where it was exactly. But it got me in, and I was able to do really well, make a good profit from it. But the same with the ES. The only thing with the ES, I wish I had held it even longer. Oh, and on AMD, I don't remember exactly, but I think somewhere down here is where I got out of my short. And it didn't go too much further down, and then it started going all the way back up again. So I did get out just about not at the right time. I think I got out up here maybe or something like that. I got out too early, I think. I'm not sure about that, but wherever it was I got out, you can see it on camera. And but you see how you want to get out and take your profit and not assume it's just going to keep going lower, but at the same time, you could have used easy entry on this stock the whole day and did really super well. Yeah, easy entry is probably the best one overall for everyone, including beginners, especially beginners. The only problem with it is when you are wrong, you're going to lose a good amount on one trade. And you can control that though by only taking ones that are within reason. I mean, some of them are 20 ticks, some of them are 100 ticks. So there's a big difference in that. You can take ones that are 20, 30, 40, and skip ones that are 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. So that you don't take too big of a loss on each trade. You can do it like that if you want. You can control it. You can also play smaller and just go with the system and start getting ahead, take your losses when you've got them, and just keep playing it. That's really the best way. And then you'll just keep making money. Just have to have a little bit of a buffer there to be able to suffer any initial losses. But mostly you're going to find that your losses are going to come from the days that it goes sideways. So you have to figure out those days before they turn into really bad days. Otherwise, if the market's moving good, it's pretty easy to make money using easy entry or market master or big trade. I use them all. My favorite is big trade with easy entry. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do any trading on Friday. I didn't do any trading last Friday. Oftentimes when it's slow, and it has been slow, yeah, I did really well today. But overall, the market has been slow. So, when you see that, just because I did good today doesn't mean that I can do good tomorrow. When you see that, Fridays are cautionary days, really cautionary days, because they can be these sideways type days very, very easily. Where did that one go? Wherever that sideways day is that we just saw. Well, now I lose it. I don't know where it's at. Come on. Right here. Well, here's a good one. Sideways day, choppy day. Okay, well here's last Friday, July 12th. It really wasn't. Oh, this was AMD. Let's go take a look at like ES. Okay, here's the ES, and here's the 12th. This was Friday. It's not that bad. But on a day like this, guess what you'd want to use? You would want to use easy entry and big trade. You see, you won't get faked out by anything else, and you will know which direction it's going to go. You could take the position, you would have saw that it was going to go long, it would have taken you a while to make any money at all, but then when it started going up, you would have profited. Just would have been a slow day. Slow and steady, easy going up. A relaxed sort of a day. Market Master would not be so good on a day like this because it's not really moving very much. If it was a day where it was moving like this, Market Master all over it. Perfect. You could follow it all over the place, Market Master. You'll be a Market Master if you use it on this chart like this. But if you use it on a chart like that, not so much. You still do okay, don't get me wrong. You still make money. But not like you could from the previous chart. This is a big trade and or easy entry. Easy entry will get you in perfectly and keep you in perfectly. Very, very simple, very, very easy. So, okay, so this was Monday. Okay, now, I haven't measured it with easy entry, but I can just tell you right now from experience, you're going to get slaughtered on a day like this with easy entry. In irony, what's going to happen is that every time it starts to go up like this, it's going to give a long signal, and then it's going to turn right back around and go down. And then it's going to give a short signal and turn right back around and go back up. And then they give a long signal, turn right back down and come back down. It's going to keep doing that. And if you keep taking the trades, you just keep losing. But if you use it on a day like that, you'll score perfectly. Use it on a day like that, you'll score perfectly. Use it on a day like that, you'll score perfectly. But again, go back to that sideways chop, and you're going to get slaughtered using easy entry. So, there's a drawback to it. What I'm trying to say, as long as you can, figure out how to get around that, and I teach how to do it by measuring what it's good for, because you start measuring this and go, oh, it's not good for anything, it just lost. And then you measure another one, you say, oh, it just lost again. Well, exactly. Now you just measured it, now you see it's not working. Now you don't use it. Whereas versus before, you'd see that it was working perfectly, and you'd say, okay, it's working perfect. Now start using it. And I teach how to do that, how to measure that, figure that out very easily, very quickly, and start using it. So, but if you didn't know that information, yeah, you would get slaughtered. That's why I teach it to you. Anyway, I am going to get going. As you can see, the market doing well, had a beautiful day today, nice run. And I'm going to get going. I don't know if I'm going to be back on Friday. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I like to take Fridays off. But I'll probably be here and look, and if I see something good, certainly I'm going to go ahead and jump in and trade it. But if I don't see anything good, I won't try to push it. I'll just say, okay, Friday off, and just take the day off. So, very good chance I'll do that. that will give me a chance to catch up to get 3 different videos I've got to get up to YouTube now. And I've got other things to do this weekend, so I'm going to be very busy. And next week I'm going to be a bit busy too. But I'll get some trading in, and then after next week I'll be ready to go every day, every week, and help all of you learn how to use my system of trading and to show you how easy it is, how effective it is, and that yes, you can do the same exact thing I'm doing because of the nature of my system. So I'll either see you tomorrow or next week on Monday. And to your trading success from Trader X at Day Trading the Chart.